Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 10, Episode 10. We are on Raw. The road to Money in the Bank is here, which will be Episode 13. As first, though, we have the pay-per-view show ranked ratings. Extreme Rules leads over NXT TakeOver and No Mercy with 70 views, 6 likes, over 51 and 46. And then when we look at the shows, Square-Ups, Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, Raw leads with 65 views and 9 likes total for the first 2 shows on all brands. Now we get into the news. This, to me, is pretty crucial. As a report has come out, wrestler Jack McKay's contract has officially expired. He's a member of SmackDown, or was a member of SmackDown, and expired at the end of No Mercy. He finished his current time in WWE with a record of 30-0. We wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors. The one-time NXT champion was not even called by Marcus Shrap to re-sign, though I'm not shocked considering what Jack McKay did to him in NXT previously. So, with all that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into the opening segment, which is the Universal Champion Samuel Armstrong opening up about Money in the Bank. It says that that anyone who wishes to step up to the Reaper of Souls can face him at Money in the Bank. He's not gonna be picky or choosy. He just wants the best of Raw to face him at such a prestigious show. He states, interesting script. He states that he's been doing this for a long time, 10 seasons, all 10, and relishes in giving someone a chance to step in the ring for the title he has so much respect for. Whoever vanquishes him etches their name into history and achieves glory. So he wishes whoever steps up to the challenge the best of luck. But just as he's about to leave, Blake Daniels comes out making his return. We haven't seen him since WrestleMania. Blake Daniels takes off his shades and says that the champ needs to recognize something. Everyone in the back has a lot of respect for him, and so do the long-time viewers. But Blake Daniels is going to disrespect him right now. He wants to face the Reaper of Souls. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to not only face the Reaper, but to potentially become a 5-time world champion, which Samuel Armstrong is. Blake Daniels has a chance to tie him in the history books in less time. That's his disrespect that he wanted to put out there. Blake Daniels then says that he took some time off after WrestleMania and has a clear goal in mind. He comes back to make history for himself and this company. Armstrong is about to answer Blake Daniels, but then Ace comes out. Ace says that he may not have the resume like Blake Daniels, but he's going to follow Brock Lesnar's advice and not sit around waiting for a chance. He's going to take it. Blake Daniels replies and says that Ace needs to hit the weight room and come back when he reaches the main event status first. Just then, Kevin Owens comes out and super kicks Ace, who goes down. Blake Daniels shakes his head and says that he already beat Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. But Owens shoves him away before saying that Daniels is undeserving of an opportunity regardless, and he'll prove it right now. But then Ace comes back and floors Kevin Owens, only for Pete Dunne, who has issues with Ace, to come out and attack him. So 2 sets of rivalries, all on the entrance ramp. Blake Daniels steps back and Brock Lesnar comes out, the GM of Raw. Everyone stops fighting and Lesnar informs them that the 4 men on the ramp can hit the ring and decide who will face Samuel Armstrong at Money in the Bank later tonight. For now, everybody can go to the back and get ready. Everyone is glaring at each other, but they all depart. Armstrong watched quietly in the ring the whole time during this segment. So ladies and gentlemen, we head to the opening bout. The new Hardcore Champion, Seth Rollins, defending his Hardcore Championship against CM Punk. He picks up the win. Rollins, of course, before the match, seemed to almost dance to the ring with his championship as he's starting to become almost unhinged. But regardless, after retaining his championship over CM Punk, he offers out his hand to Punk after the match to shake hands. But then Daniel Bryan came from behind and blasted Seth Rollins before heading off. CM Punk did nothing to stop this. and watched it unfold before following Bryan to the back. After Bryan threw the belt back at Seth Rollins, who was laid out. Sorry, let me adjust my script to do a little bit of rewrites. Bryan then explains in the back to Punk that they're both stranded on a brand without their tag team partners. They either adapt to the situation or fall. He won't fall and plans to rise. However, he won't show honor or respect to those who haven't earned it. He walks off, leaving Punk to think these words over. Interesting indeed, a lot of food for thought for him. As next up, we have Braden McLaughlin and Jeff Sanders taking on MK and Assassin in a normal match. Braden McLaughlin distracted the referee, and enough time for Jeff Sanders to low blow MK and take advantage for the win. After the match, Braden McLaughlin and Jeff Sanders fist bump, and Braden grabs a microphone declaring that they are the new force of destruction that the Usos and Kevin Draco and Samoa Joe should be concerned about, rather than each other, though that doesn't make much sense considering that those two teams that he just named are fighting over the tag team titles while they aren't. However, the OC comes out and run to the ring, all three of them, and Braden and Jeff Sanders both bail out. Like, now we're good. And AJ gets a microphone saying that the duo is new to the block as a tag team. The OC are the longest reigning tag team champions ever on Raw. And no one cuts in line without the OC's permission. AJ Styles proceeds to say that the Usos have a target on their back, and the OC is coming for the Bloodline or Draco and Joe. It doesn't matter. Winner will catch these hands. Yeah, I'm stealing that from Braun Strowman. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Christmas season, and I'm in a giving mood. 3 live or recorded, recorded matches for all of you. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th matches of the evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the Universal #1 Contendership match between Ace, Pete Dunne, Kevin Owens, and Blake Daniels. It's an elimination match. I'm excited, and I hope you all are as well. 2 personal rivalries from the previous season, feeding also into this season. Next. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd match of the evening. High stakes because it determines who will face the Reaper of Souls for the Universal title. Personal rivalries between Ace and Dunne, and also Daniels and Kevin Owens. Daniels wants to go after Owens. German suplex by Owens to start off the match. And now Ace going right after Blake Daniels. And that's going to piss him off considering he wanted a piece of the prize fighter. As now, Blake Daniels has got to teach the young up-and-comer Ace a little bit of a lesson about respect. Drop kick there, trying to keep him down. Meanwhile, Owens and Dunne going to the outside, brawling it out. The Britishman versus the Canadian. As now Daniels inside the ring slams down Ace. Meanwhile, Kevin Owens sending Pete Dunne into my announce table twice. Thankfully, I got my $50 bottle of water out of the way, as now there's a torture rack by Kevin Owens on the outside. Oh, King's Cross! But oh wait, Pete Dunne's right back up. Drop kicked Owens into the edge of the apron. Slingshot spear by Blake Daniels, who's been spending all this time just trying to keep Ace down. But he's continued to get back up now. Blake Daniels finally on the outside, picking his moment. Oh, but Pete Dunne had him well scouted, brought him down with an arm drag. And now, the matchups change. And I did say earlier that it was an elimination match. I misspoke. It is not an elimination match. I'm sorry for the false advertising. Suplex to the outside. And a white super kick. No! Kevin Owens interrupted it. Blake Daniels going right back for Ace. Look for the super kick, but missed it. Oh, and Blake Daniels looking for a super kick again. No! Missed it. 3rd time's the charm! He got him! Here we go! German suplex on the outside. And that's going to punish your back. As now, look at Owens. Look at Owens! To Pete Dunne! Oh my gosh! Throwing him into the LED post! Out of the fireman's carry! DDT by Ace inside the ring! Ace getting fired up as now Owens Fireman's carry again, slamming Pete Dunne down to the edge of the apron. Ace sending Blake Daniels to the outside. Ace now wailing upon Owens, but no, Owens counters it, fires down upon him with raining down the shots. But no, Ace counters. Meanwhile, Pete Dunne gets his face slammed into my announce table. Going for the second time. Oh, Hurricane attempt by Ace, but no! Blake Daniels caught him and brought him down, only to go right back to Pete Dunne, slamming his face into the announce table. For Irish whipping him inside the ring. Samoan drop by Owens to Ace, who keeps up. Oh! Fired on Owens. Meanwhile, Blake Daniels with the moonsault in the middle of the ring. Cover for the win. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Meanwhile, Owens got busted open on the outside by Ace. I missed how. But no, Blake Daniels countering Ace and dropping him down. And now focusing on Pete Dunne, but Owens inside the ring, wiping out Pete Dunne. Leaving these 3 men in the ring. Neck breaker by Blake Daniels, and now Daniels and Dunne all alone. Pete Dunne drops him down. Dunne stop right there to the chest, turning around. He's got the arm, locking it in, bending it backwards. And now Dunne and Ace finally going at each other, and now the Ace kicks are landing perfectly to the chest of Pete Dunne. Oh, got him there. Meanwhile, Kevin Owens wipes out Blake Daniels. Wow. As he goes underneath the ring, and look at Ace in the foreground of the ring. Wow. Oh, here it comes. Ace runs the ropes. Arm stop to Pete Dunne. He gets busted open. Clothesline by Daniels, though, as he took out Owens as well in the background. 1, 2. No, Pete Dunne kicks out and stays alive. Oh, Luther's press by Daniels to Kevin Owens. We're going after Ace, but Ace caught him. Front flip, neck breaker right there to Blake Daniels. And now Ace, knife edge chop once, looking for a drop kick, missed it there. And oh, Blake Daniels waistlock backbreaker. Wiping out Ace, and now sending the sledgehammer right into the gut of Pete Dunne in a waistlock. Again, but no, the sledgehammer shot by Ace. And no, Kevin Owens backing Ace into the corner, but Ace countered. Ace countered, sizing up the veteran, landed the combination, strikes and a spinning kick, and now drop kick in that corner. Kevin Owens favoring his ribs as he got the air driven out of his lungs. A roll-up pin by Blake Daniels to Ace. They're all alone. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 as Daniels gets inside, or Dunne gets inside the ring, and now Dunne and Ace, the younger core of Raw's roster, going after each other. They go to and fro in the corner. Wait, no. Blake Daniels will roll a pin on Ace. 1. No. Owens gets there and breaks it up. And now Ace, they're going to wipe out Daniels, but Daniels countered it, sending him into the corner, into the turnbuckles. Pete Dunne countered Owens, and oh wait, Daniels, Irish whipping Pete Dunne. Dunne and Ace are stacked up. Owens with a shoulder thrust. Both men go down. White Blake Daniels with a schoolboy on Kevin Owens. 1, 2, 3. Blake Daniels is going to Money in the Bank. He will face Samuel Armstrong. Blake Daniels doing whatever it takes, and a shot at history to become a 5-time world champion. Kevin Owens in his own right, I believe, is either a 4 or 5-time world champion himself. So Blake Daniels punching his ticket is monumental, as he's a shot at tying and joining a very short list of individuals who have won 5 world championships. He is going to do whatever it takes. That much is clear. As he gets one over once again on Kevin Owens at WrestleMania Now, here on episode 10, upon his return to Raw. What a win, and what a return for Blake Daniels. After the match, Ace proceeds to get beaten down on the outside by Pete Dunne. And security pulls Dunne off. Separates him. Brock Lesnar comes out and orders him out of the building. Dunne. And instructs the medics to help out Ace. Blake Daniels continued to celebrate his victory and then headed to the back. Feeling good, feeling good. As now backstage we cut to Kevin Draco and Samoa Joe in the locker room getting ready. Draco's silently fuming. And Joe says that they got this tonight. They got this. Draco nods in agreement, saying that this is a must-win. Joe proceeds to add and reaffirm that they will win for certain. Draco looks at Joe, serious face, and asks if Joe stands with him or the Bloodline. Joe answers that he stands with Draco, which results in Draco nodding once again before saying, yeah, we'll see about that. Tensions are still there between the two, but we head to matchup number 4. Lashley and HBK. This match was set up by HBK attacking Lashley on the previous Raw. HBK challenging him to a United States title match. We'll have to see who will win this battle. If it's going to be HBK versus Bobby Lashley for the United States title next. So, ladies and gentlemen, semi-main event of the evening for the United States Championship. For some reason, the title animations have been glitching, or at least causing WWE to take the videos down because of copyright, which is weird to me, but it is something of note. As, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger for this match, Shawn Michaels. And introduce the man opposite the ring with a title reign of 10 episodes in his second reign as champion. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE United States Champion of the world, the almighty Bobby Lashley. The title on the line. Both men eye the gold, eye the prize. Shawn Michaels versus Bobby Lashley. Locked and loaded. So here we go. Lashley advancing before Shawn Michaels getting behind him in a waist lock. But no, Shawn Michaels countered. He's got him in a chin lock. But Lashley works his way to his feet. Counters an arm drag and has got him in a side headlock. To the skull of HBK trying to put pressure on his throat and neck, but Shawn Michaels works his way up into a headlock. Standing and tries to slam down Bobby Lashley to the mat, but Lashley counters. Got him in a headlock. Now Shawn, he dropped down to that side headlock yet again. But working his way up to his feet, Lashley. Ooh, a knee to the skull of Shawn Michaels, rocking him. So now Lashley picks him up. Wow, what a slam. Double underhook right to the skull. Brought Shawn Michaels down to the canvas. Neck breaker by Bobby Lashley. Now, Bobby Lashley picking him up, running, power slam. Cover. 1. No, 1.5. Knife edge chop by Shawn Michaels. Chop again as he's starting to turn the tide back into his favor, as it was mostly Lashley dominating the match up to this point, as Shawn Michaels with the chops and strikes. A chop again, heard around the arena. As now, wait, there's a gun stun right there. And Shawn Michaels trying to fire up this crowd. And now, the strike combinations by the Heartbreak Kid. Dropping down the United States Champion, trying to fire up this audience. Shawn Michaels, the veteran, getting sent Axe handle, missed it there. And Lashley picking him up on his shoulders. Oh! And bringing Shawn Michaels' momentum crashing down. As now Lashley picking him up. A waist-locked suplex right there. Trying to say more like a deadlift as he flexes upon this audience. Showing off those biceps and those triceps. The raw power of the United States champion is undeniable. As Lashley picking him up, slamming down Shawn Michaels yet again. Lashley has become highly decorated in Universe Mode. 28 episodes in his career as a United States champion as he flexes yet again before slamming down Shawn Michaels. Picking him up once more. A running power slam. Sorry, it is skipping, ladies and gentlemen. Cover. No, 1.5. Bobby Lashley looking to kick to the back, but oh, wait, Shawn Michaels counters, rolls him up. 1. No. Kick out at 1.5. Shawn Michaels coming out of the corner and hits a flying forearm and follows it up with a kip up here. As Shawn Michaels dragging Lashley into the center of the ring. He goes up looking to fly. Shawn Michaels drop kick there off the top turnbuckle. And he ascends yet again to the top turnbuckle. Flying elbow. A diving elbow down upon Lashley. 1. No, 1.5. And oh, ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Michaels getting back in the corner. Lashley dazed and confused, getting up to his feet. Shawn Michaels float over neck breaker there. Dropping the elbow across the chest of Lashley. Is that enough as he goes for a cover? 1. No, 1.5. As now Michaels cinches in a chin lock. Trying to get that arm around the throat of Lashley. Trying to choke him out. Trying to wear him down further. But Lashley working his way up to his feet. He's resisting. He still didn't get all of it. Michaels didn't. He couldn't cinch it in. And now Lashley worked his way out of it. Shoving Michaels down to the mat. Michaels is right back up. Clothesline now. As I know I'm blubbing the lines as he drops the knee into the face of Lashley. Picks him up now. Michaels is on a roll. Irish whipping him into the opposite corner. Michaels with a powerful chop. Woo! Tribute to the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. As now, stomping a mudhole into the corner. Lashley is down. Michaels letting gravity do the work on that move as he backs up into the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he's dialing it up. He's dialing it up. He's tuning up the band. Ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. Oh, hell yeah. Sweet chin music. Cover to win the title. 1. 2. No. Kick out at 2. Lashley stays alive. Michaels picking him up, wasting no time. Irish whipping Lashley into the next corner. Oh, look at her stinger splash. No. By the way, the Irish whip wipes out the referee. Oh, Lashley takes out Michaels. His rib cage has just snapped in half. The referee's up. Lashley's poised. He's ready for the spear. Oh, Michaels leapfrogs right over. Silver kick. Sweet 10 music. Ooh. No! Almost a new United States champion! Michaels can't believe it as he picks up Lashley. Shot once, twice, 3 times, leveling, flooring the United States champion down to the canvas. And now locks in the figure 4. Locks in the figure 4. Lashley yelling in pain, trying not to tap. Will he survive? Or will he quit in the middle of the ring? Lashley trying to hang on. The shot to the knees. A shot to the face. Fighting out of the figure 4. Blasting Michaels with a clothesline. The U.S. champion. Oh, wait, belly to belly suplex over his head. And yelling at Michaels to stay down. As now, as he drags Michaels into the center of the ring, a deadlift, waist lock, power bomb there. And now, hammering away at the fists and the strikes upon the face of HBK before cinching in that chin lock yet again. Michaels is gassed. He's breathing heavy, but he's working his way up to his feet. Elbows right to the ribs of Lashley. The Almighty One can't keep it in. Oh, and a back elbow there as Michaels has shut down the big crucial moves by Lashley. A flying forearm, a kip up, an atomic drop now by Michaels. Picks him up for the body slam, but no. Lashley got out of it, took out the legs of Michaels. Looking for a kick to the ribs, but Michaels got to his feet. Looking for the knife edge, but no. Blocked by Bobby Lashley. Picks him up for a suplex. No. Michaels counters for the knee. Picks up Lashley. Back body drop there. And now Michaels ascends to the top turnbuckle. Ladies and gentlemen, high risk, high reward. Body splash there. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 as the wrestling legend couldn't put away Bobby Lashley. The Almighty One. Staying alive. His reign is still secured, but maybe not for long, as Michaels, for the second time, has a figure 4 locked in on Lashley. Lashley is in danger of tapping as he's nowhere near the ropes, but he punches the knee of Michaels again. Shot to the face, working his way out of it. Lashley now, elbow to the skull of Michaels, picks him up. Here it is! Lashley with the power! The Almighty One has got him up! Suplex now! And now, Lashley picking him up! Deadlifting him, running power slam to HBK before pouring it on. Here it is, the Dominator by Lashley. Cover to retain. 2, 3. Bobby Lashley retains the U.S. title. Wow. What a match between these two as they put on a clinic here tonight. Bobby Lashley perhaps took Shawn Michaels a little too lightly, but in the end, he manages to get the win, and that's what matters for the champion. Congratulations to his victory. Bobby Lashley will most likely look forward, look ahead to what is next for him in his career, in his title reign. So after the match, Bobby Lashley proceeds to pick up HBK again and hit a second Dominator before picking up a microphone and saying that at Money in the Bank, he's doing an open challenge. He's unstoppable. There's no legend, no young talent, no established star who's going to take this belt off of him. He is going to be the most dominant United States champion of all time. Forget Slim Reaper. Forget Yuri Yamashita. He will make history as the greatest U.S. champion of all time. Drops the microphone and leaves. Backstage, Brock Lesnar proceeds to make an announcement to the audience saying that Ace, Pete Dunne, and Kevin Owens, despite being separated around the arena, he wants to give them an opportunity, a second chance. Therefore, he wants to make it official tonight that the 3 men, Dunne, Ace, and Kevin Owens, are all going to be in the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match at Money in the Bank. The other 3 will remain a mystery, as he wants to leave it as a surprise for the audience. But that confirms half of the entrance. As ladies and gentlemen, we head to the main event. It is a personal rivalry for the Bloodline and Draco and Joe. Will Joe turn on Draco, or will Draco and Joe manage to overcome the odds and take the titles back from the Bloodline, or will they fail? And if they fail, where do they go from here? Ladies and gentlemen, the rematch is going to be a TLC match. The Usos suspend those idols above the ring to find out who will stay the head of the Raw Tag Team division. So, closing 2 segments of the show. The Bloodline celebrate together. Roman Reigns comes out along with Ty Noble and Paul Heyman. Roman embraces the Usos. But the OC comes out to confront the faction. Styles, Gallows, and Anderson get up on the edge of the apron, and Styles points to the tag team titles and say that the Usos aren't the greatest, and neither is Roman, till they beat all 3 of the OC members. Ty Noble picked up the chair that Samoa Joe had and smashes Roman Reigns to the back with it, and then the OC pounce on the Usos, taking them out as well. Paul Heyman escapes while Ty Noble walks off after staring down Roman Reigns, who was left lying in the ring before getting beaten down by the OC as well. Ty Noble looks on, saying that he doesn't acknowledge Roman Reigns as the head of the table before leaving the arena, and walks past Paul Heyman, saying that he'll be on NXT if he's got a rebuttal. Afterwards, it cuts to Blake Daniels, who's interviewed and asked about his victory earlier in the evening and what his goals will be at Money in the Bank. Blake Daniels says, "This is such a dumb question. No offense, the prompts that you're given are horrible. His goal is to become the Universal Champion, to be the best performer, to become a 5-time world champion. But if you're asking more so specifically about the goals afterwards, well, he's not going to focus on that right now. He does have that mission, that goal that he had set for himself when he took time off, and he knows clear as day what he wants. In terms of record setting, he plans to be the box office draw of Raw, and he can only do that, fittingly, by beating arguably the biggest legend in Universe Mode history, Samuel Armstrong. And to do it at Money in the Bank, a big stage like that, the pressure's on for Blake Daniels to not just beat Samuel Armstrong, but make history and become a 5-time world champion and join an illustrious list. And he can be damn certain, or you can be damn certain, that he's not going to go down lightly. Nor does he plan to go down. As a matter of fact, he plans to win and then dominate Raw from then on. As he turns around, Samuel Armstrong's there, standing, waiting, the Universal Championship on his shoulder, and Blake Daniels proceeds to say, "You know damn well I'm going to do whatever it takes to win that title." And Armstrong says, "Good, because that's how far you're going to have to go." The question is, Daniels, how far can you go before your body gives out on you and your mind will be screaming at yourself that you could have done more to stop me? And Blake Daniels proceeds to shake his head and says, "I'm not afraid of you." Armstrong says, "Good. You will be," for leaving Blake Daniels. That will do it for Raw, ladies and gentlemen. I will post what we have confirmed from Money in the Bank so far, both the matches listed that are confirmed, as well as the full listing of the card. After that, we'll show the title reigns going into SmackDown. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, of course, if you choose. We got some stuff set up for NXT and SmackDown. I'm excited. SmackDown has a lot going for it, and I hope I can get it out before Christmas, as well as NXT. We'll see, though. But if I can't get it all out in time, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and hope it's a wonderful one. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, of course, if you choose. But most importantly, as always, Pseudo Mad Army. I'll see you all on SmackDown.